Hello and welcome to the Day Ahead. It is Wednesday, May the 21st. I'm Andrew Gagan. Well, the local share market is set to open higher this morning with ASX futures up almost 0.2%. Global equities struggled for direction in the absence of any significant market-moving news. On Wall Street, stocks fell with the S&P 500 ending 6 straight sessions of gains as Treasury yields rose. Home Depot reversed early gains after the home improvement retailer reported first quarter sales which beat Wall Street estimates while saying it will keep prices unchanged despite US tariffs that may make some products unavailable. Tesla rose after Chief Executive Elon Musk said at an economic forum in Qatar that he was still committed to being Chief Executive in 5 years. And other tech heavyweight stocks fell, including Nvidia, with the chipmaker scheduled to report quarterly earnings next week. Well, President Trump continues to pressure Republicans in the US Congress to back his tax cut bill, but reports indicate a number of the party faithful are unconvinced. The bill would extend the 2017 tax cuts that were passed in the first term and add tax breaks on income from tips and overtime pay. Economists estimate the legislation could add up to $5 trillion to the federal government's $36 trillion debt. Meanwhile, FOMC member Alberto Muslim said the tariffs are likely to weigh on the US economy, saying if a cycle of high tariffs and retaliation is sustained, economic activity and employment are likely to moderate meaningfully over the next few quarters and inflation is likely to rise. Well, the yield on the 2-year Treasury note fell around 2 basis points to 3.96% and the 10-year little changed at 4.47%. The US dollar weakened in part by more cautious remarks about the economy by the Federal Reserve, and the Aussie dollar was down around 0.5%, currently at 64.2 US cents after the Reserve Bank cut its cash rate by 25 basis points and left the door open to further easing in the months ahead. And Bitcoin has touched 107,000 US dollars, but has just eased from that. Oil prices, they're little changed amid ongoing US-Iran negotiations and Russia-Ukraine peace talks, while there's a cautious outlook for demand on subdued economic data out of China. Brent futures down slightly at $65 a barrel. Copper has weakened slightly, along with iron ore, which is at $100 a tonne. And gold has gained as the US dollar weakened and risk appetite waned. Spot gold up 1.7% at $3,289 an ounce. Well, locally today, we get the Westpac Melbourne Institute leading index for April and the employee earnings indicator for March. And on the corporate calendar, there are earnings updates from Catapult, James Hardie, Nufarm and Webjet Group, while Seek and Seven Group hold investor briefings. That is your Day Ahead. See you again tomorrow.